Hey everybody, this is Nolan here, and welcome to another episode of Doki Literature Club, and welcome aboard my arc. Alright, so let's just get straight into the game. Alright, so it's Sunday now, and actually, by the way, I'm gonna actually not do that. I'm gonna go to the Natsuki route, my bad. Wait, did it? Okay, yeah, it worked. Okay, sorry. Okay. Hey you! Eh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like that. It's not like I'm worried. I was just. Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. Oh, you already are, though. Burn! Okay. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? You care about her more than me? How dare you care about somebody else more than me? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. Take out those two words. She seems pretty. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, Natsuki inhales. Well, first of all, you should just really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Probably more than that. I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should just trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's nothing important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. I don't know. Yeah, I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with her book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Jeez. If you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Okay then. Ooh, okay. I'm just gonna skip all that then. Looks like we're gonna share our poems. Apparently Monica interrupted, so I'll just say or whatever. Just gonna skip. Okay, apparently that had nothing to do with any of the story. Alright, let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer. That's just a dumb thing to get jealous about. Ah, Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? Eh? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Right? I'm sorry, it's not. It's actually kind of the worst. It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right? Nolene? Please, just tell me if you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid. There's a reason I never share my poems before this. Natsuki, because nobody ever takes me seriously. Sorry. Sneeze. I'm so allergic to something. It's probably Jack. Anyway. Or you. I'm probably allergic to you. Because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing poems if people just laugh at you and say, that's so cute, just like you, Natsuki? Is that a bad thing? Sometimes I don't want to be cute. but nobody understands that. I really try hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. Like that? I think that's... yeah, okay. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey Natsuki, if you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it on the flat desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it. Actually, the way to actually smooth out something, you take this piece of paper, for example, and you gotta get like on the edge of something. So let's just say I wrinkle this up. You gotta get on the edge of something and just smooth it out on the edge. And it actually does help. So let's just pretend like my mic here. And just smooth it out. Just smooth it out. Okay. You probably got some ASMR there from that paper, but no judging me, okay? It's not like I was trying to. But that's how you do it. That's how you actually take out the wrinkles on a paper. But don't read it. Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem from the desk. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. But why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my poem style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well, but sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Alright, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about it, how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing that again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and let her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that away. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Wait, what? Alright, what? Because tomorrow will be brighter than me around, with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward, because you look at me. When I start to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty, because you listen to me. Huh. When something is above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all my heart. But what you do when it's torn all apart, my faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you. This poem is for me, isn't it? Alright, that's nice. That's nice. I bet it's for me, but okay. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. Or I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say? Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Yeah, well, yeah. I'm a pro, so... Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes, too. You know when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a little improv here. So here's your crappy poem back. Here's your bad. Yeah, okay. Just take it. Okay, sorry. I'm a nerd, sorry. Okay. But as I do, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back away. No! Don't do that! You guys can tell that's my hand. Never mind. Her small, soft hands surprised me with their assertion. Ooh, soft. I don't want it. Eh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would. Never mind. I'm glad that you want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it to that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah, I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's poem. Alright. Apparently she's not gonna show her poem to anybody else. I'll go with Yuri, I guess. Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changed her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her be for now. What? What? That was... What? I don't get it. Is it because you killed somebody? Okay, I'll stop. I'm just gonna skip. Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? That's... Oh, come on, Nolene. It's obviously suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the clubroom every day. Pretending to like the manga that she's into. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Eh? So, no, I think you're misunderstanding, Nolene. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. Okay, maybe. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? I kind of knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So, I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times, she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? Is that foreshadowing? That's foreshadowing. Most likely. I don't know. I'm not sure how to respond to Monika. While I care about her and the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monika smiles sweetly. Anyway. Just gonna skip that. Okay. Alright, I guess we're done with that. La la la. Wait. Well, since it's the Natsuki route, I gotta go with Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. La la la. Alright. I've already done this in the Sayori route since, I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. Okay, guys. What I'm gonna do, Alright, I'm gonna go over to this route now. Because I usually, oops. Alright, actually, I'm sorry. What am I doing? I'm gonna go over to here. Wait, I'm just checking, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so... Yes. Okay, so that's the Natsuki. Okay, this is I'm just gonna skip this part here. And I'm gonna go the Sayori route. This is the Sayori route. Here we go. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. Okay, this is the same thing. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll actually act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. I wonder if that's gonna change in the back in the Natsuki route. I don't know. Huh. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, okay, just gonna skip all that. Gonna skip. Yep, this is the sad part. The very sad part with Sayori there. I spent a few minutes back at home anxiously waiting Natsuki's arrival. Alright? Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Ooh, hello. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Wow. I mean, you know, she's in her regular clothes, you know, I wear regular clothes to school, but I don't know what they do in this game here, or whatever they do in other places, but I wear regular clothes to school, so, whatever. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Ooh, nice, different setting. I like it, I like it, I like it. Well, I didn't want to come all the way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. But it is! I got bowls, and I got plates, and paper plates, and whatever, it's a kettle, a teapot, and tea, and teacups, and a fridge. I'm equipped for the job. And I got more bowls, you know, I got like 6 of them. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Yeah, she asked me to buy bowls and plates and whatever these things are. I think they're paper plates, but... Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Hopefully, because I don't like your attitude, Natsuki. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag for me? Oh, jeez. Well, where's your hospitality, Nolene? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag from Natsuki holds out to me. Like, you didn't even let me help you with the, getting your manga comic book. I was about to say comic book. Get your manga up from the top shelf, so you're gonna let me carry your bags? You're a hypocrite. It makes no sense. Like, oh, I don't like you doing this, but I like you doing, carrying my bags. Like, what? Like, all of a sudden she wants me to be a gentleman. You're right, actually, Nolene, so it makes no sense. This is ridiculously heavy. Ha 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 ha. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. I'm not very impressed. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Sorry. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Really hate being so small that much? Eh? It's not that I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun to get to be small, also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because you're not at school. We're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you about manners. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! You are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and figure like Yuri, doesn't mean you should treat me like. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Eh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Trust me on this one. Alright! Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Nolene. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. This is so bad. This is just actually bad. When Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are all strewn about every countertop. I don't see anything, but okay. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Nolene, where did you put your food coloring? The batter's going to in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. Food coloring? Nah, that's boring. Oh wait, sorry, the other way around. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. You know what makes no sense is that she doesn't have a colorful personality. She's kind of a jerk, and it's kind of ironic because she's doing multicolored cupcakes, different colored cupcakes, but she doesn't have much of a colorful personality. It's kind of a jerky, crappy personality if you ask me, but that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at makes everyone's eyes light up. Like the ones you make on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki's proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monica delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I'll just use food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess up the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We're just using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying it? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez. I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs a whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. Okay. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved. Beat the crap out of it! See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. Ew! I don't want your saliva all over my cupcakes. That's disgusting. I mean, have I been eating her cupcakes? I don't want her saliva all over my cupcakes. I reluctantly start to do the same. What's wrong with you? Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers all over my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. Oh! I'd like to see you try! I'd like to... We get each other! I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got in my face! Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. This is getting weird. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. What? Oh! Stop. Yeah, stop. This icing. It doesn't even look like icing. That looks like a cotton ball. Like a pink one. Or, I don't know. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know, I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. It's fun seeing me react to whatever this is. You do that all to me all the time, you know. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Maybe you shouldn't tease me like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Ah! Whoa, whoa, what? Sorry. What? Sorry. I've been at the trampoline park all day. And my voice has been hurting really badly because I yelled a lot, so I can't do the squeaky what thing, okay? What? Anyway. Whoa, whoa, what? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Nolene, you really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? And Natsuki gazes at me in silence. Ooh, it's gotta hurt. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts to go off. What? Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. You could just make a mistake. How could you make a mistake like that? I can't read, sorry. You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes, jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. This is awkward. You took the icing on her finger and just, like, licked it. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers all over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. Oh, thank goodness. I watched Natsuki slide the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweat smelling warm air fills the room. Now look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up one from the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can just use it to make stripes all over or other patterns. But you can use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. Huh. Ooh. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. Okay. What kind of comment is that? But that's actually a really cute idea, so... Wait, you can use the word cute, but nobody else can use the word cute? Hypocrite. 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 Hypocrite! Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Eh? Did you say something? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we wouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. Alright. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Alright? Yeah, they are, aren't they? Ooh, I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. Ooh! Alright then. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was just hoping it would be, we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? What? That's a shame. Aw, darn, that's a shame. Get out of my house. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can't bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. Yeah, you want everybody to listen to you, bossy pants. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Yeah. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? You wanted to, right? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki, eh? What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how to have fun baking. How much fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. Wow, alright. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere— Ooh! Ooh, this is the Sayori route, isn't it? I'm just checking. Yes, it is. Wait, is it? I don't even know. I think this is Sayori route. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Nolene, I thought you only cared about getting this done. Ooh, I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. Music stopped. She's gonna murder me. She's gonna murder me. This is it. This is it, everybody! This is the finale! She's gonna murder me. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. See her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if she's holding on to me. She's gonna stab me. She's gonna stab me with her fingers. She's gonna go like the Flash. Have you guys ever seen the Flash? Just the reverse Flash. Sorry, just go through my chest. Okay, this is really weird. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy. Oh, yeah, mine too, actually. As I feel her soft breaths against me. I've felt it. For a while now. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Suki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Eh? Ah. What? What? You? Okay. I'm just gonna save there, and I'm gonna load that just happened? That just happened? I'm gonna skip this. That was really, really weird. I have no words for that. That was, like, I don't know what she was trying to tell me or anything. But whatever that was, I don't have any words for that. I don't have any words for that. So it seems as if they're the same thing. Well, alright, you know what? I'm gonna leave it right there. Whatever happened, this is getting weird, everybody. This is getting weird. I'm gonna leave it at Sayori. I don't know what's happening. I'm actually kind of scared. I've felt it for a while now. Huh. And then Sayori jumps in. I just don't have any words for that. Something's happening, and I'm clueless to the fact of, I'm clueless to what's happening. I'm sure all of you are, like, behind the screen saying something to me like, oh, you're gonna have, oh, you've seen nothing yet. I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen anything yet. Maybe, I don't know, but whatever happens in the future, whatever happens in this, whatever happens later on, I don't want to find out, but I'm gonna have to. I do this for you. Anyway, hope you liked the video. Comment down below, leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next adventure of Nolan's Ark. Bye!